Okay, so our first main block within our session today is from Miguel, our CEO, and he's going to outline and go into some details on the vision that has been driving Arquibus Hosting Services since 2007, sorry, and Bruce Platform AI being the culmination of a lot of activities within that time. So over to you, Miguel.
Thank you, Ian. The idea is that we are deploying usually our Arquibus solutions into one building. I put it here, the example of one hospital, can be a bank, can be wherever, but actually most of time we are deploying in one facility, in one complex, in one client, okay? What that brings is that the owners and tenants, they see their buildings, they see their assets, their facilities, their equipment, very nice, beautiful, but nothing beyond. What is the situation is that in the case of artificial intelligence, it drifts by breadth, scale, and diversity. What if we would be able to open and break that silo? Imagine that we could aggregate all the stakeholders involved in the management of that facility, or in that case, the hospital. Builders, maintainers, operators, service providers, providing one shared vision of the reality. This is what we call interoperability. But why to stay only in one unique project, and why not go further and be able to connect with all the hospitals in the city, getting their insights, and going further, all the hospitals in the country, and furthermore, and at the end, because we don't know at this era, going further than the world. The bigger is the network, the stronger is the intelligence. Here are already two concepts, I will elaborate a little bit after, that are very trending in our industry. And in the case of IBMS, the Connected Portfolio Intelligence Platform is an evolution of the, let's say, CAFM systems that we have been working with for a long time. And this is related with the built environment management. And the other concept I will elaborate a little bit is the context engineering, that this is more aligned with the artificial intelligence. Bruce Platform is scaling, is making possible all this wider data or global interoperated data. This is what we have been working, and I'll explain after, in our journey since 2007. Without enough data, when it's not enough data, the artificial intelligence cannot shine. And this is the real problem. We have to train, and afterwards I will explain, we have to train with diversity of information. What Bruce Platform has been enabling is that, first of all, we have a worldwide secure access to distributed facility data. Since 2007, we have been training artificial intelligence with the data. No, sorry, I misspelled it, because we have not been training since 2007, but we have been using the data that we have been hosting since 2007. And to avoid misunderstandings, I have to remark that we use quite very advanced, one of the most proud technologies we have been developing during the process of Bruce Platform is the privacy preserving analytics. That means that we can take information without breaking any one of the rules of the GDPR or anonymously data management. And the second thing we have been implementing is the blockchain for business. We call blockchain for business because blockchain was meant to make cyber currency. And in our case, we made a simplification of the blockchain just for handling data and smart contracts. With those two technologies, we are assuring that all this information that we have been able to use to train our artificial intelligence engines are absolutely keeping anonymously and all the rules of the international rules of the game. I have to say that without that, it's not possible to provide insight as usually is doing with isolated projects. The information is absolutely not the same. And this is what is enabling those two concepts, connected portfolio intelligence platform and context engineering for the artificial intelligence in the built environment. I will, as I said before, I was going to say some words about connected portfolio intelligence platform. That is a concept that was launched in 2022 by Verdantix. And it was in a way a game changer to not to use anymore IWMS. And then they came with this concept, but the concept is really quite wider in the sense that it touches these points that I put it here in orange yellow. Integrates real-time and historical data for all the buildings. It applies analytics and rules for workflow engines. It enables operational control of automation, supports portfolio view. Very important for us, serves multiple stakeholders and is designed as a platform. What means platform is that everybody who should like to play in this context should be able to aggregate value by aggregating modules or aggregating third-party developments. And I have to say, this is exactly what Bruce platform is doing. The other topic or concept I mentioned that Bruce is enabling is the context engineering. And this is the practice of delivery accuracy to the artificial intelligence. And the three main topics that are under this umbrella are prompt engineering. These are all what we know, and we will see today in our demo. Prompt into the AI is quite challenging because you have to make the correct question. But this is not all about that. Probably what is behind the scenes on the back office is this information architecture that has to be really, really accurate and rich enough to make this artificial intelligence to have the, I would say, the intelligence to be smart enough to provide the good answers. And the last point is essential because we all know that in all this collection of information and data, there is a lot of bullshit. Sorry to use that term, but it's how it is. And it's important to choose what to persist, what has to be forgotten, and what has to be refreshed. And these three topics are what confirm or conform the context engineering where we have been also working in our Bruce platform. And more in detail in our Bruce platform artificial intelligence engine, which we are going to show today. I will finish my introduction, long introduction. You know, I'm very talkative. I love to take a stage. This is the journey we initiated in 2007 with our Archibas hosting services. I remember when I was convincing Bruce to deliver that Archibas in that time, we even didn't know that was going to be named cloud, or absolutely we didn't know in that time that was going to be called a software as a service. That terms didn't exist. It was a journey quite tough. We had to cross the desert because we were not very well understood. Now we are really growing very fast. And in 2020, we decided to create Bruce platform, and that is bringing this, what I have been describing, this context engineering and the CPIP, okay? This interoperability and aggregation of different softwares, different systems, different stakeholders. Just to remark that Verdantix launched that in May 2022. I have to say that, yes, we had some conversations with them, actually. We were presenting Bruce platform. I don't say right now that they were copying that to create the CPIP, but for sure, some insight. And today, I'm very proud. I think my team has been doing a great job creating the Bruce platform artificial intelligence. And this is what, in my understanding, is the pinnacle, is the milestone, probably the most important of this journey, and is providing global intelligence to our project.